What's going on, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood stock picker, Stock Picks by Tim, and in this video I'm going to talk about Chargepoint, and they actually just released their charging forward report. So I'll leave the full thing below, but in this video I'm just going to go over, so essentially 5 years ago they gave 5 predictions, and we're going to go over that, see if what they predicted came true. We're also going to go over their 5 predictions looking over the next 5 years. I know that's a lot of fives, but let's get right into this. And first off, let's check out what they predicted 5 years ago. So prediction number 1, electrification becomes truly global. So just from 2020 to 2021, EV sales more than doubled, and specifically in Europe and North America, sales grew by over 70%, with this resulting in 1 in every 10 vehicles sold being an EV. So here's their second prediction: an expanding fueling network and more car models will make electric driving ubiquitous. And over the last 5 years, ChargePoint has grown by more than 300%. And the number of EV models increased by more than 40% from 2019 to 2020. And here we have prediction number 3, automakers toss the status quo. So every auto manufacturer has committed billions of dollars towards electrification, with a few particular brands committing to become fully electric by 2040. And auto manufacturers are also transitioning to a more digitalized experience, meaning you can just go online, purchase the vehicle like that. And by the year 2025, about 25% of auto sales are expected to be online. Prediction number 4, urban mobility becomes more connected and efficient to meet the increasing demands of population growth. There are countries and states mandating that either some or all buses become fully electric. And prediction number 5, fleets will disrupt the entire transportation ecosystem, from commuter vehicles to bus depots and beyond. And here's one huge thing supporting that prediction. The world's largest delivery fleets, including Amazon, DHL, FedEx, UPS, have all made major investments in fleet electrification, and cities around the world have committed to 100% zero emission for their bus fleets. Now, there's definitely more to this charging forward report than their previous predictions and their upcoming predictions, so definitely check it out in the link below. But let's get into the next 5 years and what they predict there. So first off, automakers, businesses, and fleets will hasten their electrification commitments, enabling a tipping point for EVs within this decade. Secondly, utility policy and rate designs will evolve to support an EV-centric world, and I think this one needs more clarity, so I'll go into the detail that they put here. As energy customers begin to realize both the cost savings and convenience of being able to fuel wherever they live, work, and play, energy providers too will embrace the benefits EVs present them, from increased revenue opportunities to one day utilizing EV batteries to build resiliency in the grid. It's a win-win for both consumers and utilities. So they do believe that utility companies, electricity companies obviously, are going to end up supporting the future of EVs. Next up, they cite that full-time connectivity reshapes fueling, meaning that basically everything's going to be digital. Instead of looking around, using your own eyes to look for gas stations, you can just use the app. You can basically plan your route out, know exactly where you have to go, when you have to go. And one really key thing that really stuck out to me right here, they literally just say, with traditional gas stations on the decline and liquid fuel subject to price volatility, the days of scanning highway exits and city blocks for a place to top up will recede. And the key thing right there, gas stations on the decline. I think that's something to keep in mind. Also, of course, another point is home charging, which a lot of people that are against EVs really don't see that aspect of not having to ever stop at a gas station, unless you're going on a long trip, of course. Which, as a side note, that is one reason I'm very bullish on NIO specifically, is because of battery swapping technology. That totally dismisses the whole, I don't want to have to charge and wait while I'm on this long trip kind of thing, and also the whole, batteries are gonna cost so much money to replace. Well, with NIO, it's more of a subscription service. You can replace the battery out of the bottom. Very simple process. That totally mitigates the whole batteries are so expensive to replace thing, because it's a subscription service, which is quite innovative, I think. And soon NIO is going to end up in America. That is their plan. But that, that's totally unrelated to this. Let's continue. And that is a big thing, being able to fuel while you sleep. EVs can in some ways be more convenient, while yes, right now, long trips with an EV are obviously still a concern. But this will become less and less of an issue as time goes on. And of course, we have innovative companies like NIO that have battery swapping. And funny enough, Tesla actually introduced that, but it just didn't seem to get very much acceptance. People didn't seem to be a big fan of it, and it kind of just fizzled away. But that's very interesting. I don't know if you guys knew that about Tesla. Now here we are at the final point. E-mobility changes everything. Remember when Apple introduced an iPhone, skeptics dismissed it as a passing fad, and seemingly overnight, Apple and its competition Android changed how we use phones forever. I mean, remember before that is, simple flip phones. That was the dark ages of cell phone technology, and I really don't miss those days. Now, they believe that that's what's going to happen with EVs. And Chargepoint cites, and they do believe that EVs are already superior to traditional vehicles. They're cleaner, faster, quieter, less fuel to maintain. And they do believe that as battery prices come down, ranges increase, and electric fueling continues to grow, in a few years you'll find it hard to believe that we settled for gas for so long. There's definitely some very interesting stuff, guys, and I urge you to check it out in the link below. I didn't cover everything. There is more to this article here. But how do you feel about Chargepoint? Do you think their 5-year predictions will come out right? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.